Most of you will probably undoubtedly remember this thing. The Arctic Air Ultra personal air cooler. If you don't, I've uploaded a couple videos, you can go watch those. But there's a couple of different models that are out now, and although I very definitely advise against buying them, certainly for full price, but really for any price, if you expect to get air conditioning out of one of these things, don't bother. But for a discounted price, I did happen to get this, which is a little bit different. This is the Arctic Air Ultra Pro. 2 times cooling power, as seen on TV, of course. Again, you can go ahead and pause the video if you wish to do so. They still advertise it as a space cooler, but that's honestly really not what it is. The difference is that it's a wide angle, so it's it's a hexagon shape instead of just like a square, like that one up there is. Cools, humidifies, and mists. They don't say purifies anymore. I don't know if this thing actually has the thing that the other one did. Simply fill with water and enjoy cool, refreshing air. Not quite. But, anyway. Mister's Cool Refreshing Mist. Includes adapter, bonus ice container, multi-directional air vent. The switch is on the front instead of on the top this time. There's no light or anything. Well, actually there is. There's a red light on the front, but that's much better than the other one. But I think the rest of this box is pretty much the same as the other one, so we're just going to go ahead and open it. Okay, what do we got? Congratulations. Thank you for choosing the #1 best-selling personal space cooler. Well, it's not the only competition. There's a lot of cheap Chinese ones, but it's the only name brand competition. So there's your power supply, which I think is exactly the same as the other one that comes with the old one. 5 volts, 1.5 amps. Oh, no, it's not. It is a different voltage. 12 volts, 600 milliamps. Okay. I don't know what this is. I think they call it like the ice. Yeah, I think what you're supposed to do is fill that with water and then put it in the freezer. Which is what they recommend, or what people always say to recommend to do with those. You know, fill the filter with water. Or soak it in water, put it in the freezer, let it freeze. That will get you better cooling power. It's basically the same idea. So I'll probably fill that with water. And then you take this off. Well, it's not really a hexagon. It's more like a... Well, it is a hexagon, but it's just an odd shape. And then we have a funnel, which is for this. Some instructions, and that's pretty much it. Okay, I was definitely right. You can see here, freeze ice container, fill water to max line, which it really doesn't even have. Oh, there it is. It's on the... Excuse me, it's on the other side. Then you put it back in, you fill the tank with water. Oh, whatever. Well, maybe the funnel is actually for this, because it looks like... Oh, maybe not. No, that's actually got a pretty full... It's actually got a handle. Let me get the plastic off. Take a look. There's your water reservoir, which I think is quite a bit smaller than it is on the other one. Are we missing something here in the middle? I think it's missing something. I think it should have like a protective thing, or maybe not, I don't know, but yeah, this right here is going to be doing most of the work. Who's in there? It actually comes with 2, which is pretty nice. So there you go. That's what was making all that rattling. Okay, so here we go with this thing. See, I've got that on there. It's an extremely tight fit. So they obviously really didn't think this through all that well. Go ahead and try and fill it with water. Wow. Somebody didn't, they did not really think this one through all that well. But it's filling. That's probably sufficient. It's maybe just below the max line. So, good enough. I'll take that thing out, put the lid back on. I'm just going to put it in the other thing. I'm not going to worry about cooling it off or anything. Okay, there it is where it needs to go. So you can see it's what it looks like roughly. So these are actually adjustable, which isn't much of a surprise. And so that's pretty much that. It says that you're supposed to be able to get some from the side. I don't think you're going to get some from the side. I think that's just going to blow out towards the front anyway. So I haven't frozen that. That's the one that's not. I have the other one filled up. It's in the freezer. I filled up the little thing on the front. I'm not a big fan of this water gauge here. I don't know if you can even really see it on the camera, but it's not that good. So we can go in and we can just turn it on here. There's your fan blowing out the front. Now, I'm going to correct myself. You might get a little bit from the side, but you're not going to get much. And then there's the off, then there's the mist as well. You only get one selection of mist. And I guess when it runs out, that red light will actually flash, which is kind of nice. But my thought was that the cool mist was what actually really did this thing good on that one, but I guess it's secondary on this one. I still think there's supposed to be a cap on the front of that, and I just don't have the cap. So, I don't know what's up with that. I may look in the box, see if I can find it, but my initial thoughts, and again I'm going to stress that this is not a how-to video or a review video. Well, it wouldn't have been a how-to video anyway, but it's certainly not a review. Is that this is actually probably a much better design than that one, because it looks like there's very little opportunity for this to leak any water anywhere, because the water is contained to this little bucket up here, for the most part anyway. I think it is completely contained to that until it gets turned into mist. And the rest of the water is confined to the ice pack at the back. So there's no real opportunity for water to leak to the bottom of this, leak out the back, leak out the sides. Like what happened with that one, I think you could probably see. So I don't think it's really that much better, if any better, than the other one, but, you know, we'll give it some tries, see what it can do.